scripture again. We're still looking at the Melchizedek priesthood, the scripture in Hebrews chapter 7, verse 16. Let's start back up to verse 15. For it is yet far more evident that after the similitude of Melchizedek, there ariseth another priest, who is made not after the law of carnal commandments, but after the power of an endless life. Like we said, priesthood is life. What the priest handles is blood. That's his major instrument of officiation, is blood. The Levitical priesthood used the blood of bulls and goats, and we saw how powerful nations, how they destroyed nations. Og, king of Bashan, those were high spirits. They had fellowship and commune with dark spirits, and so their warfare was spiritual. And it was that priesthood that destroyed all those nations. We saw the battle of the Amalekites, when Abraham had to climb a mountain and then he had to raise up his hands. And as long as he kept his hands raised up, the Amalekites were discomfited. Now it got to a point that he needed Aaron and Hur to hold up his hands. So all the battles, because the enemy we were fighting was also a priest in God's mountain. So he understands incantations, he understands spells, he understands dark sentences, he understands all those things. And for us to successfully establish God's kingdom, we must also enter our priesthood, which is higher. So, like I said, this priesthood is resurrection power. At new birth, it was the power of that priesthood that raised the spirit, not another spirit. It brought another spirit completely. After that, our spirit that was born is a new spirit completely. It came from God. It was an offspring of God. And like I said, that same resurrection power that instantly resurrected. So I've heard someone say he has seen a man who got born again, and almost instantly his soul was saved. Now, this priesthood, like I said, we will see the effect of resurrection power. How the spirit, the soul, and the body can be resurrected at once in a twinkling of an eye. That's what the Bible says. It's not just talking about rapture when Jesus comes, the final rapture. There will be many raptures. Men on earth will have resurrected bodies. Men on earth will have resurrected souls in the same order of their spirit. Like I said, Jesus' body, Jesus' body is as spirit as his spirit. His soul is as spirit as his spirit. No dichotomy. So this power is to save the soul and resurrect the body. Sorry to use it as a movie I watched, Matrix, and the lady needed to learn how to fly a helicopter and she didn't know, and in 1 second they downloaded all the information into her, and in a second she learned how to fly a chopper. It's the same thing. We will come into expanded knowledge. In seconds we'll be learning eternity. In hours we'll be learning immortality. In seconds we'll be learning life and immortality. It's the speed of this priesthood. Now I want to say something in passing. Even Aaron, as not perfect at that priesthood, God had to tell him, remove your garment before he died. They had to strip Aaron of that garment before death took him, physical death. With that garment on, it's my opinion that he wouldn't have died. He would have kept death at bay for as long as possible. Even Moses, it was God that told him, lay down that body now. So you see, once we wear the full regalia of that priesthood, which is life and immortality, we will come into such divine speed where we will learn life in seconds, where we will learn eternity in seconds. We will learn the mystery of creation and the mystery of the Creator in seconds. This is the power of the priesthood, where everything will be cut short and in righteousness, where time will be shortened, where there will be no more space, there will be no more time. Praise the name of the Lord. So that is the power of resurrection. We know that our spirit learned God in a second. That instant it was born, it knows all the height and the depth and the width and the breadth of God. So we'll come into such expanded knowledge. There will be what John says, God's speed. Is if anyone does not come with this doctrine, do not wish him God speed. So we'll come into the very speed of God.